Hello, my name is Nadir Habib. In this video, I build a restaurant POS system with the help of the Cloud Code. You see that is the new order when like on the restaurant has come back any new order like name of the Nadir and they need a order on the takeaway, and here user enter their phone number if need for the personal use case. Yeah, now you just select your zinger burger, bros, sandwich, pizza fries, flavored fries like deals. You can also you see that there is the deals of the drinks and 9:30 and zinger burger chicken, and you see that there is the invoice generated, and you can also select the payment status also, and also you select the delivery status, that management of your cooking stuff that control your delivery status also, for the your food is pending, your food is preparing, and your food is ready, your food is delivered, and also your food is ready, and you the user pay the amount, and now you just placing the order for the you see that like the order of the Nadir and 236 of the order. You also generate an invoice also if you have machines like that of the machines, that machine you just go to the here and just place an order, or automatically your invoice is split it out on your machines also. You that is the overview, and here you track the all the today report of the restaurant's billing systems like 230 and 1000 and 140 and 450, like their order status like 25, 26, 27, 29, and the 28 where's the order. I just deleted the 28 order of from here. You see that I just deleted this 28 order like from here. You can also select your menu editor. You also integrate your categories wise, which category you are providing, like pizza, like zinger and xyz, and here you can set up your pricing for latest pricing, and all your prices be must be accurate, not managing for the your latest price according. And if anybody need a credit for some foods, like you can also select the new menu, go to the new order page, and here you select that Udhaar like credit on credit, and here's your all the credit history, and here you can also check the reports, and you see that that is the 14 April like 14 April, and you also check that for the 13 April like 13 April, mm, 13 April, and here's your 13 April, and you just go to the here and export CV. You completely export your data from here like 23 orders in today, and the total revenue of 84,000, and paid amount like 20,000, and unpaid amount, the total revenue is 84, and after that the paid amount is 20,000 and unpaid amount is 64,000, and there is no credit amount, and three orders is delivered. You also see that here user can like flavors like double like three items selected, like two items selected, and their invoice, and users in paid and unpaid, and here you can voice their body name, any kind of voice, and they dive in, they sit in the tables, and after you deliver and place an order, you see that there is the voice name of the order and 600, and there are all the details of the voice and status. You can also uh, edit from here. If anybody need again from the invoice, you can also print the invoice also. And here's if anybody need for the delivery, like you just enter their phone number, enter their person name, enter their phone number, enter their delivery address, that delivery phone number, like delivery boy, like on the bike for the delivery man, and here you just same as thing and just place an order, and after that you see, and here's your 31 order is come, that I built from the cloud code, this host on the server like VPS server I use here. From here you see that the Shaheen restaurants, the two, and here's the variables of the next public app name, like app name is the Shaheen restaurants, and the next public owner name phone number is that is the owner phone number, and here's your Supabase anon key, and Supabase URL and service role key also. You see that now I make a like a diagram. You understand how I build it. So first of all, in my mind have an idea. I build a restaurant PO system and resale that system for the restaurants. Also, I use Cloud Code in the best IDK, the VS Code terminal. You see that that is the IDK of the VS Code, and here's I download the extension of the Cloud Code. Cloud Code extension I built, and I just asked provide him the cloud.md file. I also provided cloud.md file in the description, but if the hit of the three comments above, I public that file, my cloud.md. So comment that in this video, three comment, and after that I will public that URL for the cloud.md file. Also, that how I build that. So first of all, I install the extension of the Cloud Code, and here's my cloud.md file. You just copy that and copy control A and copy that and paste here. Like you also make another file like about the cloud.md name, and after that in the in the file and has the dummy like cloud.md. I just make a dummy like cloud, not be included because my duplicate file. Also you upload that all the code, all the cloud.md instructions from here, and after that you just ask them, hey, that is my file like at the rate claud, like at the rate claud like cloud.md file, and here's you ask them, hey, proceed my file, and after that cloud understand what you want for me to build it, and after that you build that complete system entirely. After you just need some don't save, and I just deleted that file like Claude.md because I don't need. You go to the env.local, and here you just provide the Supabase URL on your backend server. Like Supabase URL, that is for the help for the storage purpose. Supabase URL, Supabase unknown key, and API secret, and you provide here the GitHub token and GitHub repo URL also. I told you. So that is the Supabase. When you open the Supabase, you just go to the here on the project, and here you copy your project URL and provide here. You just ask the cloud.md, hey cloud, that is my Supabase URL, and go to again here and go to the here, and that is the API keys, and again what is that, Shaheen restaurant, and go to the project setting and go to the API keys and go to the legacy unknown service and role key, and here you copy that unknown key and copy that C service role secret, and after that paste here all the copies your API keys, and after you ask them, hey cloud, that pushed in my env.local file also. You not provide here on the cloud, you also click on the env file and here paste that manually like your API keys, and after that you just save your file also. So the second one is the GitHub token. Go to your GitHub account. You go to your GitHub account, and first you create your new repo like new repository about the name like uh, Shaheen Restaurant 3, and here's the public, and here's the create repository, and you just copy that anon URL and paste here on the GitHub repo. You see that I paste here my two, like the second is my GitHub repo. You just provide the third your repo URL, and after that the token, how you get the token of the GitHub, that automatically push my all code dynamically in. I just instruction, hey, my code, my all files push in my GitHub account. So how you can do this, do this, so let's go to the setting, and here you go to the down and the developer setting and go to the personal and define generate token, and here you just create a token and all the permissions for the content, read and write also. You just generate a token, and after you provide the uh, paste from the here your token, after the save that file, and also you change according your number and according your business name. Yeah, that is depend on you, that two files like app configuration already files. When you set up that, you just save that file, and after you ask them, hey, push my all, I build my env local file, and now you push that code also in my repo and set up my Supabase url. The Supabase second one is remaining like schema sql. You just copy that your sequence URL, do not need for that because that is menu like my business menus, and you just uploaded your own menus also in the Supabase, yeah, also in your app, like. So you just copy that all the schemas and go to the Supabase, and here your SQL editor, and you see that I paste my all the SQL, and you just go to paste here and run that, and after that what has happened, you see that your table editor, and here your all the file is created, and after your Supabase link with personally in your Supabase like your app for the public URL, and after that your Supabase URL is connected, integrated both sided also. You see that all the connection is done, backend you're done, and after that, yeah, your that web app is public on your repo. The next on the front end, so go to the here, and that is the Shaheen restaurant 2, my GitHub files. Here's no any my public file, you can also copy here on my repo, uh, but I private that repo. You also comment me, and I provide you CLAUDE.md file also. You just copy that, control C, and go to the Vercel and go to the Railway. You connect your GitHub account. When you connect your GitHub account, and after that you just connect your add a service on the Railway account, just add a service and GitHub repository, and after the refresh, and here your all the repository is showing. You just go to the like 2 and 3, and after that you go to the 3, and here no any code, like just you in the deployment you just deploy your digits, and after that deploy your digits your file. You see that that is my life is the Shine restaurant is 3, yeah, when that is all the deployment is completed, and you generate a domain like on the networking, generate a domain. When you generate a domain, you just copy that URL and paste here like that, and now your website is done. You see that in this that is my password on the email and also password. Just sign in and complete a restaurant repo system. You can also integrate with Railway if you are not familiar for that. You can also use a Vercel. Vercel is the best option also. I also deployed on the Vercel. You see that on the Vercel, and here's is the my file like Shaheen restaurant, and Shaheen restaurant, and go to the domain for the Vercel. Just sign in. You see that because that also connect my Supabase also, but here's I two app build it for one is testing and one is more testing about some more advanced features. So that is but Supabase is same. That you see that in the my I also play all the my order history. Say you see that if I place any kind of order from here like CX, and here and the unpaid amount like 460, and also that amount shows here also. You see that like CX like 31 also. If you love that video, if you need that resource like Claude.md file, you also comment me. If you love that video, you like share that video on your friends. If you need any kind of services, you also contact me. um, So in this video, if you need any kind of video, any project, you also comment me in down below. In the next video, I build that for you personally.